So from your instructor dashboard, which is the admin part of the dashboard, you will be able to do many things. You will be able to manage your classroom, create and create reoccurring classes. So where you've got a pet first aid class such as happening on a Friday, you might want to make that every Friday for the forthcoming future. You can do that here. It will give you details of your class locations. You can change them and make it Google locate them so they're easy to find if you regularly use a particular venue. Your Instructor Documents tab tells you all different documents and PowerPoints and other information that you might need for any of the courses that you can teach. And your Student Management section, it does just that. This section is particularly useful. Here you can buy training units, which are online courses for any of your particular child companies or for any of your students to do. And here is where you buy class credit. Now class credit is your certificate credits that you will need to be able to pass your courses. So when you initially sign up as a centre with us, you will probably have some available certificate credit, but eventually that will dwindle down and you will need to purchase some more. If you click on buy class credit, which is the little piggy bank icon, you can purchase in different denominations depending on how many you need. So if you are a Pro Training Centre, you'll probably find your certificates of £5 each per person. So say you have a classroom coming up where you know you've got 10 people on it, you can either purchase in bulk or you might just say I need to purchase £50 worth of certificate credit plus VAT so that I can pass that particular class, and then just keep it at that particular balance each time when you need to. If you go add to cart, it then adds it to your shopping cart and you can purchase that in the same way as you will anything else. So there it goes there, and you can see it's added on VAT. And then you just proceed to check out and it will allow you to use your card details, and you can save card details to the system if you prefer. Okay, if we go back to our admin dashboard, look at the other icons that are available on there. You've got your usage summary and usage history. This will show you any online courses that have been purchased and any courses that you have passed, so certificates that have been used. You can also get your auto training unit refill button working, where it will just keep topping it up for you. So that's another link there. Site widgets and e-learning sales we'll talk about in a separate video. And you can manage your companies from this site as well. You can, if you want, upload your own logo to the system. So if you click on this here, you can upload your logo and this will then appear on your certificates. So you need to have a JPEG file and save it to your computer file. You then choose file and it will find what files you've got. So you simply click upload and the picture will appear here, and this will also appear on your certificates when you pass a class, providing it is within the right dimensions. If for any reason it doesn't appear, then give us a call and we can obviously look to see what's causing the problem with that. But as long as you have a JPEG file and it's within the dimensions it says, there shouldn't be any problem. You may want to check that the image isn't protected in any way, as that can sometimes affect the colours that come out on the certificate. When you're passing a class, it's really important to make sure that your students are set up with their names correctly in the system, as this will sometimes, if not discovered till after the event, cause you to have to add another certificate credit to your account so that we can pass it and produce a new certificate for you. So when you put things in the system, you should normally check that it has a capital letter at the start of both the first and the surnames. This doesn't matter too much when it's a pro trainings course, but if you've put it in all in lowercase, then this is how it would appear if you do a TQ UK or regulated course, because their system isn't set to do everything in capital letters, whereas our system is. So ideally you want to make sure you have a capital letter at the start of the first name and a capital letter at the surname. The other thing you need to do is check that it has been spelt correctly. So you will often find that things are put in a hurry initially, or you may have taken details over the phone and misheard what the person is saying to you. When they actually attend the course, they will complete an evaluation form and other registration forms from the course. So marry this up against what you've got in the system just to make sure they're spelt correctly, as this will save you further costs in the future. If for any reason something has been spelt incorrectly, if you could email in to support@protrainings.eu with the name that has been put in incorrectly and then what it should be, so that we can then make the necessary amendments. There will be a charge of £5 plus VAT per extra certificate that we have to produce. So obviously if you can correct it before the certificate's actually printed out the next day, by contacting us immediately, then this will save you that extra cost. If it's a regulated qualification where the certificate has been spelled incorrectly, there's a form you need to complete on your dashboard. If we go back to the admin dashboard, you will find it under Instructor Documents, and then the Regulated Qualifications tab. There's a form right at the top that you complete. It's a form that you complete online, and a regulated certificate replacement will be £10 plus VAT. So once again, it's really important if you can correct this before the actual certificate is produced and the class is passed.